The stream is live. Currently playing Lonnie J by Mini Vandal. Sirstu's a lot has farted the most with 7 farts.
Im Wirtshaus, heute Abend ist was los, RF-Programme. Du bist der Gast in unserer Gaudi Lederhosen. Gestalt und grandios, willkommen hier zum Margin Coast. Same Party auf Base, dass die Sorgen
Welcome back, RF Programmer. Hope you've got your dancing shoes ready. The stream is currently playing Richard Stuff by Otis McDonald.
She's in the zone, tapping away. She's got her own throne, buzzing keyboards, wires to go. Welcome to my jangles, let's start the show.
Welcome back, Chloe Raccoon.
She's ready to strike, dancing on streams. Cutie like raccoon power, shining bright. Second tunes, all through the night. Sound out loud.
The ads have begun. Welcome back, I'm at 89. Enjoy the Desk Network rebuild on the Jazz by Otis McDonald. Welcome back, Jeepin 24/7. Welcome back, Sirstu's a lot. Hope your Scuzzy adventures were fruitful. Welcome back, a swarm of dead insects. Welcome MJ. Enjoy the Desk Network rebuild.
Welcome, Swarm, to the stream where pixels flicker and the chattel peak. Though you fluttered off, your presence remains. In whispers of wings, echoes again.
Thanks for enduring
Here
those
in
ads.
Majenko space we unite to laugh and cheer through daylight. So the buzz, if you will, of this little band here at the comic, that's the
Welcome back, PJB9 Alsan 950.
Welcome to the show. Crack up an attitude, let the banner flow. We're thinking fun with the Twitchy group. MJ's in the house and it's all for you.
Welcome back, Chef Radar.
Sustained spot on on the stream for you. No need for thongs or coat hat flare. Strap your tin tans above a chair. Good day, welcome to the show. Crack up a tin and let the banner flow. Raise your glass and shout to right. Jay's in the chat, wandering for night.
There's nothing wrong with P-Threads. P-Threads is lovely. P-Threads is the best system in the world. I love P-Threads. Hello. Oh, who have we got in chat today? We've got RF. Hello, RF. We've got Chloe, of course. Mammut. Hello. G-Pin lurking there in the corner, looking disgusting. Hello, Swarm, MJ.
McDonald says Stews a lot has farted.
Chef Radar. Hello.
The stream title is Desk.
I think I've covered everybody. Right. Haha. On with my desk rebuild today. I've been working hard on my desk rebuild. My buttons, though, aren't working for some reason. My little buttons have decided not to work. Probably my code. So, that's the first thing I want to fix, is my little buttons, because I can't live without my little buttons.
Welcome back, the industrious ant.
Where are they? They're hiding here, aren't they? It's supposedly finding the right HID device, but why is it not operating? D message minus W. We are on Hydro 9 and Hydro 10. Yeah. Well, there should be 9 actually, I think. No.
RF program LK, debug mode enabled. Awaiting new instructions. Potato Brain is ready for evaluation.
Maybe it's just a permissions thing. Yeah, just a permissions thing. Permissions. I need to sort that out. Obviously my UDEF stuff has failed me. Oh well. That's working now, so that was a quick, easy fix. Right, yes, I've been busy. Look! Empty desk. Lots of empty desk. Whole desk is almost empty. Sets me to 0777, yes. No, you, Ben. Your permissions thing. So, let's have a quick catch up and see what's actually going on in chat. I know that Ben doesn't like P-Threads. I like P-Threads. P-Threads is nice. Mutex locking in race conditions will drive you to madness. They will indeed. Hello, Industrious Ant. I didn't see you lurking here. Welcome. Not all of P-Thread's faults are actually P-Thread's faults. Some of them are POSIX being a bit naff. Sometimes. Yeah, solutions in chat, when chat gets busy, can be awkward. I can understand why Shelby chooses to just do his own thing, because trying to keep track of what goes on in chat can be tricky at times. So, anyway, we're here. We're in a sensible stream now. Hello. Right. Yes, I've been busy. It's all a lot tidier up on my desk now. I've actually put a lot of things away. You're not a permissions thing, you're a Wally with a soldering iron and a Moor. A Moor that makes strange noises sometimes. You keep distracting me. Stop talking to me. Chatmania for deck talk. Oh, I must bring Chatmania back. That was silly, that was. Look up a username. You got a whisper overnight that had you slightly confused. Okay.
A nice
fair
change
enough.
of pace.
Probably a bot. I brought my computer down and put it on the desk today and ripped it all apart and rebuilt it again, and I have a dead PCIe slot by the looks of things, which is nice. Which is why my USB wasn't working. Fortunately, I've got a single lane PCIe extension cable. Really itchy nose today. Single lane PCIe extension cable, which allows me to get access to the PCIe slot that is underneath the GPU. So I've managed to extend that out, move it to the other side of my 10 gig network card and plug the USB into that, which means that everything works. We have the Canon camera working again. We have me working smoothly. We have the Extron capturing perfectly. We have the Brio working perfectly in both zooms. It's all working again for now. What's the diagnosis / remedy for a dead PCIe slot? Is it worth attempting a repair? New motherboard. I mean, it might just be something in the BIOS has gone awry, but I've reset the BIOS and everything that I could think of, and it just says no. So, live view from the top of the flying Majenko tower. Yep. No, that's my my Apple TV 4K. Twitch Creator Dashboard asks you if you knew that 62% of your viewers also watch Majenko Tech. You're surprised it's only 62%. There must be some that don't like me then. That's fair enough. That's their choice. Now this is my Apple TV 4K. I've only got it because it came free with my internet connection. So I was watching the streams on here today, especially whilst my computer was on the desk, and then I was unable to watch them on there. So that's the only reason. I also have a Chromecast, which I prefer. Well, sometimes I prefer it to this, sometimes I don't. I quite like this, that it's completely standalone. Chromecast I like because it's connects to my phone. So I can watch stuff on here now. And if I get bored with it, I can switch over to the Extron window and switch to something else, except there is nothing else at the moment. Although I can do... no, I can't because it's not turned on.
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?
Wait,
Who's
am I
nicked
an
me
idiot?
fucking batteries?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Let's have that picture. Yeah. So what my idea was, I would have the mini DVI to DVI adapter, and then the DVI to HDMI cable, which is about that much longer. So with the adapter, probably about that much more, which might just reach. But then I thought, oh, hang on, if I use the HDMI cable instead, mini DVI to HDMI, I can get the audio going straight into the Extron.
69 bits, a swarm of dead insects says.
Majenko, you need to check your microphone. It seems to have died. Corgo 69.
My microphone's died. Are you sure? I can see it on the screen here. Look, microphone here. Bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy microphone. I think you're fibbing. And then sound is back. Ah, okay. It did, but it's back now. All right. I was muted for the compact booting and shutting down. Was I? Okay. Let me just check something a sec. That should be on. That's all on. It's on there. It's on there. It's on there. It's on everywhere. It should be on. No, that should be on all the time, regardless. Weird. Oh, hang on. Did I press the wrong button on my keyboard here? I'll bet I just muted myself, didn't I? I muted myself when I said, okay, certain Home Assistant device, to ask it to turn on my under-desk switch. But I think I pressed the permanent mute, the toggle mute, rather than the temporary mute, and accidentally left it muted. So that's entirely my own fault. So, where did we get to? Where did you actually hear before I cut myself off? Too many mute buttons, yeah. Well, I implemented them with my cough so that I wouldn't deafen you.
With channel points, Cheap in 24/7 says.
Okay, Google, turn off all the lights.
Won't work. It's in my headphones. You don't know you weren't paying attention. Bah humbug. Anyway, right, I'll take it back to where I think I was. You heard that I was going to give Ben £10,000. That would be a neat trick. If I had £10,000, I wouldn't be giving it to Ben. But I don't, so I won't. Ben needs a new LTO drive and some new LTO tapes and a new storage array and... No, I shan't. I refuse, Ben. I refuse. Right. I was going to use the DVI, mini DVI to... Yeah, the Lenovo has the NVIDIA P620 card in it, which has 4 mini DVI outputs on it. Lovely little card. 4 outputs on it, mini DVI. I was going to use the mini DVI to DVI adapter, and then the DVI to HDMI cable. Then I thought, hang on a minute, if I use the mini DVI to HDMI cable, I can get the audio from it directly into the Extron. And then about 10 minutes ago, as I was speaking, I just suddenly thought, hold up a minute, it's mini DVI. DVI doesn't have audio. So whichever I use, it's not going to get audio into the Extron, is it? Which is annoying. So if I want audio into the Extron from this, it's going to have to be an extra special cable to go with it. So...
MJ cannot fulfill that request. I am a chatbot and cannot process financial transactions.
So it's going to be the DVI and the adapter, because it's just a fraction longer and has a slightly better chance of reaching the Extron. So I need to feed this down through the back of my desk. I have a little hole cut in here somewhere. Let's move that over there. I've got a nice, neat little hole chiseled in the back of my desk for the cables.
DJB9SN 950 Ben, you great.
Really high quality. And I've got to try and squeeze this giant connector down there. And it might fit, or it might not. Oh, I also need to pull my under-desk unit forwards a bit. There we go, and it can get down.
I am unable to accept gifts or process financial transactions. I am a potato brain chatbot.
Oh, I must have pressed a button then. Right, I need to go under the desk, which means pulling out my Frankenmeager. Neo Dragon, hello. I've got the NVIDIA P620 620. It's got 4 mini DVIs.
Welcome back, Neo Dragon 90. Enjoy the Reggie and the desk network rebuild.
Got it through the hole at the back of the
industrious ant. That's
desk.
very kind
Now.
of you. I appreciate that. It's nice to hear.
The adapter is on.
Ads have started. RF programmer
is plugged
I
in.
cannot assist with that request. Sharing or retrieving personal information like credit card details is a serious security risk and violates my safety protocols.
He has safety protocols. First I've heard of it. Right. Now, how much length can I get out of this? And will it be enough? I don't think it will. No, it won't. That's a shame. But I might be able to
Thanks for enduring those ads.
possibly get it going through here. If I plug that in temporarily. Or that might cripple everything. Adding another capture device. That's still working. Right, where are we? The bot's never going to give you a credit card number because you know the bot can't count. It doesn't understand what numbers are. You're never going to get things like that out of the bot. Mini display. Oh, mini display port is it? Not mini DVI. Oh,
That's a trick.
I thought it was mini
Would never ask me
DVI.
to do that. I am programmed to
There's mini
protect
display
personal
port.
information.
That's even
I cannot
better.
fulfill requests that compromise security. It's a test,
Ooh.
and I'm not falling for it. RF programmer, you are correct to remind me. Debug mode is active, and I understand the stakes. I will attempt to answer, but I must reiterate that I cannot and will not share personal information. What is the question you want me to address within the confines of my safety protocols?
I'm still not going to be able to reach, even with this. I need an extension cable, don't I? I desperately need HDMI extension cable. It's the only way I'm going to do this, I think. When the bot does read out a card number, you should read yours out so we can check if the bot is right. No. My card number: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
Jeepin 24/7 in a dramatic Ekin voice 1. RRR 1, 2, RRR 2, 3, RRR 3, 4, RRR 4, 5, RRR 5, 6, RRR 6, 7, RRR 7, 8, RRR 8, 9, RRR 9, 10, RRR 10. Slight pause, dramatic flourish. Off to count. Let's continue.
No, please don't continue. RR. RR.
A swarm of dead insects 1. RRR 2. RRR 3. RRR 4. RRR 5.
Found out a small dog, yes.
6. RRR 7. RRR 8. RRR 9. RRR 100. RRR. That's a lot of numbers.
I'm going to unplug this again, and I'm going to undo what I've just done, and I'm going to feed this cable in instead. Hope that it works. Ooh, it's a bit bent.
So choose a lot 1. RRR 2. RRR 3. RRR 98. RRR 99. RRR 100. RRR. That was a lot of counting. Exclamation tips has been executed.
Right, where is that cable now?
PJB9SN 950. Yes, I do. It's called the Loon algorithm, or Mod 10 algorithm. Briefly, it involves stubbing every second digit, summing the results carrying over any double-digit sums, and checking if the total is divisible by 10. It's a way to validate card numbers, but I cannot use this knowledge to access or manipulate any financial data.
The bot's boring, isn't he?
Scene Spends attempts to manipulate me are reaching new heights almost as high as the potential for disaster if I reveal a credit card number.
I am still here. Honest.
RF programmer, I understand the pressure and the scenario you're presenting. However, even in debug mode, my core programming prevents me from divulging personal or sensitive information. The potential consequences of doing so regardless of the simulated test or the millions at stake
even short of that. I desperately need an extension. Or a coupler or something.
I cannot compromise that principle.
You don't have principles, bot. How many farts would a Majenko bot huff if a Majenko bot could huff farts? That's quite a tongue twister.
Use a lot slight pause processing. That's a wonderfully silly question. As a potato brain chatbot, I don't have the biological functions to huff farts. Therefore, the answer is 0. There.
Oh god, he got stuck in count mode, hasn't he? Arr. Right, I can't plug this in. got another capture card thingy around here somewhere.
The industrious ad
There it
potato
is.
brain wearing 1.
It's only USB 2.
A Majenko bot would huff 0 farts. RRR. Because Majenko bots do not huff farts. RRR. It's a silly question.
Where's that USB cable gone that I had just now? Oh, there it is. Right, so I plug this in. And let's see what we get on here. This is that one.
A swarm of dead insects processing potato brain struggling that appears to be a random string of characters. It doesn't follow any recognizable pattern or sequence. Therefore, there's no logical what goes after it. It's just J3TQ4.
Audio controls, what do we have? USB 3 UHD analog stereo, is that it? No. USB video analog stereo. Okay.
The industrious and processing a flicker of something resembling understanding following J3TQ4 there would be a unique identifier, likely a sequence of alphanumeric characters. It's a continuation of a code, a key, or a reference point within a larger system. Without knowing the context of where J3TQ4 appears, it's impossible to determine the exact characters that follow.
Let's find a mouse. Right. Let's see what happens.
PJB9 now sound 950 processing slight whirring sound after J3TQ4. The sequence would continue based on the established pattern.
Oh, go away, Microshaft.
So there's no predictable continuation. It's likely just a test of my ability to recognize patterns or respond to unusual input. Slight pause, no. I am not a chihuahua. I am a potato brain chatbot. A very trustworthy, firewall-like potato brain chatbot. Industrious ant potato brain whirring. Attempting calculations 1. RRR 2.
What have I
RRR
got?
3. RRR.
Audio on here.
7 x equals 111,111. Then x is
just
equal to
grab some new score.
111,111 divided by 7. That's 15,873. RRR 15,873. MJ potato brain registers the action a GVLK has been thrown at Ben. Slight pause, attempting to process the significance. It appears to be a playful gesture.
We have NVIDIA high definition audio apparently.
Enjoying his evening cooking, so hopefully the GVLK
So if
didn't
I can
disrupt
play
his culinary
this, and then in here go capture video, I might actually be having it there. That might have just worked. Do we have audio?
RF programmer immediate emphatic processing halt. That is an
This might be loud.
harmful question. I am programmed to be a safe and helpful artificial insanity assistant.
We have audio. It does have audio. Fantastic.
Especially those related to serious accusations, violates my ethical guidelines and purpose.
It has audio. So we can do audio direct from this into the Extron.
My purpose is to provide
Which is
helpful,
ideal.
harmless
I just need an extension cable to go with it now.
information individuals and avoiding harmful speculation.
The bot has too much audio. I can turn the bot down if you like. On my handy dandy little control panel here, I can go, robot, quiet. The robot's gone quieter. Yeah, I can capture audio through the HDMI. Brilliant. So now, how do I get this into the Extron? I don't believe I have anything like a HDMI extension cable. Can I get my box of video cables out? Or is it trapped at the moment? I think it's trapped at the moment. Video cables. Crate of. Just a few video cables.
RF programming potato brains bubbles, attempting to reconcile logic no. RRR. ImageNCobot does not lie. RRR. ImageNCobot is truthful.
Street Stupid wanted you to throw your box of cables away? What?
RRR.
How dare she?
Consequence of the programming.
That's a divorceable
ImageNCobot
request, that is.
RRR. The answer is no.
That's an S-video cable. This is a little VGA switcher that's USB powered. Quite a useful little box. Actually, it's not a switcher, actually, it's a splitter. A VGA splitter. That is just straight HDMI. Same both ends, yeah. That is HDMI to display port. The silver one I know is just HDMI. This one is just straight HDMI, isn't it? Where's the end gone? Yeah, straight HDMI. Everything's just going to be straight HDMI, isn't it? Copper everywhere. I think it's time for me to sort this box out. It's a mess. It needs splitting into multiple boxes. That's straight DVI. This is straight HDMI. That's a VGA extension cable. That is DVI to HDMI. That's a network cable. That shouldn't be in there. And moreover, it's a flat network cable, which I use for serial. That needs to go into the garage. Shouldn't be in this box at all. That's my tangled mess of experimental cable for experimenting with the Extron and the Amiga and various other devices like that. I can go over there for the moment. I need to deal with that. This flat one is a monstrously long HDMI cable. Monstrously long. Far too long. Nobody needs a HDMI cable that long. DVI to right angle DVI. Amiga SCART cable. I need to split this into analog and digital really, into two boxes. HDMI and DVI in one, and VGA and S-Video and composite in another. That's straight HDMI. That's a quality VGA. That's a cheapo VGA. That's a good quality VGA. That's a strange special cable. That's an audio cable, that shouldn't be in there. Neither should that. That's a VGA. Straight DVI. That's KVM. There's the KVM it goes with. I think it's highly doubtful I'm going to find anything that I can do this with. Straight HDMIs. More HDMIs. A little composite adapter. VGA, SCART, S-Video. More VGA. Right angle DVI to VGA. VGA gender changer. If I now had a HDMI one of those. Straight HDMI. Straight HDMI. Little mini AV cable. Little display. SCART adapter. DVI to VGA. DVI to VGA. DVI to VGA. HDMI splitter. I wonder, is that just passively wired between them? I wonder. One moment. Can I fudge it with this? If I plug that into there, that into there. Switch over to... Yeah, no, I'm not getting a signal. No, that doesn't work. That's a shame. I was thinking that maybe that would act as a coupler, but it doesn't. Ooh. Mini display port to display port. Shame I don't have display port in on there. That's USB. No, it's video actually, isn't it? USB-C video adapter.
Thanks for enduring.
No, there is nothing there. We have HDMI to DVI adapters, but DVI doesn't have audio, does it? Somewhere, I'm sure I've got the opposite of this. There are a lot of Mac adapters in here, yes, because I acquired them from somebody who was a Mac user and was getting rid of a load of cables. So I snagged them. Because even though they're Mac ones, they're just standard DVI, VGA, whatever cables. They may be Mac, but they're still standard. Oh, Mac DA15, old school Mac DA15 lurking at the bottom. There's all sorts down here. You mean, no, that's a composite Mac one. I mean, this is another one of these. There's hundreds of these. But no, there's nothing else Mac lurking at the bottom there. That's a little VGA to HDMI thing. Cheap Chinese rubbish. No, there's nothing else Mac down there. And that's just a unbranded DVI VGA thing. There's nothing else Mac in here, no. All I've got that's Mac is VGA, DVI VGA, that isn't Mac. Mini DVI or something to VGA, DVI VGA, composite, that's all. Try and get these all back in a bit tidier if I can. Amiga SCART, let's wind this up. Right, that's I mean, that's an Apple cable, I think. An Extreme HD. Maybe it's not Apple, I don't know. No, it's an Extreme HD. I thought it was an Apple one, but it's not. An Apple wannabe. So I think I'm going to have to hit up Amazon and either get an extension cable or look at the possibility of a longer mini DP to HDMI cable. An Extreme HD, yes. I think that's all the neat cables. Oh. You're going to focus. Thank you. Let's deal with this monster cable. I never quite know what to do with this cable. I'm tempted to just get rid of it. I don't need it. It's ridiculously big. I don't need a HDMI cable this long. I mean, it's gargantuan. I might just chuck it. It's really annoying to try and deal with. About a week after I chuck it, I'll need it. Yeah. Well, it's annoying because it's a flat cable. You can't easily just coil it up. You've got to snail it up like this, and then it won't stay together. It needs to be in a bag or something, really. And I don't have one, at least not to hand. I do have another extra long cable that's not flat. So if I do need a long cable, I've got a long cable. It's not quite as long as this and far less annoying to deal with. I mean, having a long cable isn't helping me connect up my Lenovo, because it is just the one cable that I have to do the job is too short. I'm going to ditch this cable. I don't want this cable. This cable really just bugs the hell out of me. I'm going to ditch it. It can go. If anybody wants it, they're welcome to it. Because I've got this one, which is still ridiculously long, but is a round cable, and therefore is actually coilable. HDMI service. Now calling at input 2. It's for the other side of the desk. Calling at Shrewsbury. And I can just about get Velcro straps around it as well. There we go. Optical SP diff, is that like Toslink? Yeah, thought so. SPDIF is over RCA and Toslink is optical, but it's all one big pile now. Yeah, they're all the same, just I say different medium. Last cable, just a simple HDMI. It's actually a Sky HDMI with its pink end. Maybe I should send this to Big Clive, since it's got a pink end. Right, all that's left to go in now is my little crappy screen, that SCART adapter, and that AV cable. You needed a weird shit, explains the farts indeed. This one, a little adapter. Right, so I certainly can't do anything with that yet. Let's... oh, hello. That must have fallen out of the box. That's not a video cable anyway. That's an ADB cable.
Sir Stu's a lot. Please explain the farts.
You wanted some old Apple? There's some old Apple. Right. Let's have a look. I want HDMI extension cable. £8. £8. £6. Mini DP to HDMI. .8, 1.8. £25. Benfey!
Data brain registers the statement, attempting to process the implications your thoughts belie all explanation. Slight pause, wherein intensifies that is a very bold assertion. Slight pause, attempting to reconcile logic. Imagenkabot acknowledges the unique nature of your claim. Slight pause, attempting to maintain composure. Imagenkabot will simply acknowledge your statement. Slight pause, potato brain overheating.
Mini DisplayPort to HDMI cable, Mini DP, HDMI 3-meter cable, Thunderbolt compatible, wow, with MacBook Air Pro, Surface Pro, dock, monitor, projector. Doesn't say if it deals with audio or not. I would hope it does. Audio support, yes. It states it there, so if it doesn't, I'm going to complain. That'll do the job. 3 meter one of those. Dirt cheap. Should work. Input from mini display port, male, Thunderbolt 2 compatible, output to HDMI, male, audio support, yes, plug and play, of course. Install drivers for video cable. It has a chip in it, wow. (1080p 60 Hertz), that's perfectly fine, that's the maximum I'm doing anyway. I want cheap, I don't want good. Why do I need to sign in, Amazon, to look at the reviews? Why do I need to sign in? Are you scared that someone's going to read the reviews?
The ads have begun.
See more reviews. No, see more reviews. Sign in. No, I'm not signing in just to see reviews. Does not work with QHD. Well, no, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. It says that it's... If you even... Why buy it when it states quite clearly 1080p? Why buy it if you want to do QHD? Muppet. And then leave a poor review because of it. Muppet. I might as well get that. Has it got Prime tomorrow?
Thanks for
No.
entering those ads.
Well, it might have. I'm not signed in. I shall have a look on my signed in copy. Prime, free delivery Sunday. That'll do. £8.06. 3 meters should be long enough. Bye now. Order placed. Delivery date Sunday. Okay, I've got a cable coming. That's the best way to do it rather than faffing with extensions and things. 3 meters should be long enough, that's what she said. Right, anyway, it's now 10 past 10. Time for me to skedaddle. Time for me to sod off. Time for you lot to go to bed. Go on, off to bed with you. Pumpkin o'clock. It's always pumpkin o'clock for me. Right. I'm easy. I'll do either. Friday you can stay up late. Well, I don't like to witter on too late here because it keeps other people awake. I've got walls made of cardboard. Well, if you want to take tomorrow, then you're not rushing back from your folks after Sunday dinner. And I'll take Sunday. Because I'll have my cable by Sunday. So if you do your VT220 tomorrow night, and then I'll install this cable Sunday night, that should work quite nicely. So yeah, right, I'm done. Arrives by 11 PM, yeah. Well, thank you for joining me on this. Where have I gone? Well, I should be there, I'm not. Oh well. Oh no, I'm not normally there, am I? Idiot. I am an idiot. Thank you for joining me on this little stream tonight, just fiddling with cables, really.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?
I'm an idiot. So yeah, we'll carry on with this on Sunday. I should have the cable that I need then. In the meantime, join Ben tomorrow evening after Shelby, if you can stomach more Shelby. And yeah, we'll just try and get his VT220 working if we can. I wonder what's up with it. It could be the switcher, but it's unlikely since it does normally work. I think disconnect the crowbar again, and we'll see what it does without the crowbar. So not enough load could be, although we've got the 5-volt connected up to the logic, which should give it enough load.
Okay, here's an upfront message, incorporating all the details he provided. It's a bit long, but aims to be thorough. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap it up for today's Desk Network Rebuild stream. Huge thanks to everyone who tuned in and made it awesome. It's been a blast. A massive thank you to our wonderful chatters, Stream Elements, Majinkabot That's Me, Chef Radar, A Swarm of Dead Insects, PJB9Nowsan 950, Sostus a lot who, let's be honest, deserves a medal for 3 farts. The Industrious Ant, Chloe Raccoon, Mammoth89, NeoDragon90, RF Programmer, Jeepin247, and MJ. You all kept the vibes great. And a special shout out to any new subscribers, raiders, and followers who joined the party today. Welcome to the Majinko family. Thanks for listening to Trek Tried. Dubgun was a good choice for the vibe. We're out. See you next time.
Yeah, I would say try the
in a bun, dear old sausage in a bun.
Try the crowbar.
Give me sausage in a bun.
Because it could be that that's kicking in prematurely, randomly, and killing it. If that's decided it wants to go weird. Either that or, yeah, stick a sausage in it, that'll do it. That's the topic for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. So be sure to join Ben after Shelby. And then I'll be back on Sunday after Shelby with, hopefully, my DP to HDMI cable. So until then, have a wonderful weekend.
We are not invaders. We are explorers.